When the baby lies on his belly, his head tilts to one side. Does this affect future development and how I adjust it?
Okay, so usually this would happen like if the child is on their tummy, that they would need to turn their head or tilt their head to the other side because they couldn't breathe if they remain on that position. So what you could do is, if you have a child on their tummy, you would support them by putting their arm together like this and bringing their head on the top of their arm. So it will support their head up and then they will be able to breathe while they are in that position. So if you have like your baby, let's imagine this is a baby. So you have your child on the belly like this. Then you will put their arms together like that, and then have the child head move on the arm so the child can breathe really well while he's on his tummy.
When my child lies on his belly, his arms will spread out to side, legs will be straight and not in the frog position. Why my child has this position? Does it affect future development and how long will it disappear?
Okay, so if your child will be in that position, most of the time when you put them on their belly, it means the child doesn't have body awareness and the muscle strength to be able to position himself to support his body while on his tummy. Okay, so what will happen if the child was not able to develop their muscle strength and not able to hold certain position or move to a certain position? That means that this will affect their motor development later on. For example, is bringing themselves from having on the tummy to bringing their body position towards sitting position, or like if they're in the belly and they need to bring their arms and legs together so they be able to do the crawling position. So if that's the case, if the child have really severe muscle weakness, it means that this will not go away until there's progress in their muscle development.
While my baby sleeps even deeply, he will startle or cries sometimes. His arms and legs kick around. Is this normal?
Yes, this behavior is actually normal for babies. So even they're little, they actually have this time that they also dream. So they would cry, and some of them they would smile or laugh as well. And also they would have this like scary behavior, or they would have this like a reflex that they would get startled with their arms and legs like kicking out. So it means that these children or this baby has some reflex that normal for either the premature babies and the normal babies.
My baby doesn't like changing clothes. He will cry strongly when I put on or take off clothes. How can I help him to cry less because he will need to change clothes every day?
So, okay, for this case, for this baby, so it says that they have sensitivity when they change clothes. So it means the child's skin is quite sensitive. So what we can do is try first is having the cloth touching his arms to the baby arm so that the child would get acquainted with the texture of the clothes that you're gonna put on. So each child has different reaction. So you have to find which clothes or which texture of clothes the child would have less reaction. So in case you have other children or other baby that have different tactile issue or different sensitivity issue, you can ask us question, you can leave comment or click the link below because we have different cases and different child has different reaction.